Let me show this from our Bing.com site. If you say, will a deal ultimately be reached with Iran, 90% say no, 10% say yes. Charles.
Well, the 90% ought to be that it shouldn't be reached on these terms. The Israelis are not the one who stopped this. The Israelis weren't even in Geneva. It was the French who stopped it. The French foreign minister called it a suckers deal, and the French have been at negotiations for several centuries, and they know one when they see one. And the reason this is a suckers deal is this. It's quite simple. The only reason that the Iranians are at the table is because the economic sanctions are so strict and so harsh right now that the regime stability is threatened. The only way Iran would ever give up nukes ever is if the regime has a sense that it is threatened. That's the only thing that would stop them. And they are now beginning to worry about economic instability in the country. So here we are at a point of maximum leverage. And what does this so-called deal offer? It relieves the Iranians. It changes, it weakens the infrastructure of the sanctions, allows the Iranians to deal in oil and gold, and gives them a doubling of their cash on hand, which would relieve the pressure. And it does nothing about the infrastructure of their nuclear program. In other words, it takes away our leverage and it gives them a free ride. That's why the French walked away, and that's why if we conclude anything like this, it will be a disaster.